It wasn't a polite snub. It wasn't a quiet exclusion. It was a thunderous royal shutdown. Princess Anne, known for her iron spine and no-nonsense demeanor, didn't mince words when the topic of inviting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to Phillips' wedding came up. According to insiders close to the royal inner circle, Anne's response was blunt, searing, and definitive. "Don't bloody dare." The message wasn't just directed at planners, it was a coded but undeniable warning to the exiled Sussexes themselves. After years of chaos, betrayal, and what many in the royal fold now call calculated sabotage, the message from Anne was crystal clear. They're not welcome. This isn't about petty drama or press speculation. This is about protecting the sanctity of a family event from two individuals who, according to high-ranking royal aides, have done nothing but destabilize the monarchy. Princess Anne's decisive tone reportedly came during a heated conversation involving senior family members, where the guest list for Phillips' upcoming wedding was being finalized. "We're not turning this into a media circus," one insider said, "and has had enough. They've all had enough." The timing couldn't be more brutal for Harry and Meghan, especially with rumors circulating that they were quietly angling for an invitation to reconnect with the family on their terms. But reconciliation is no longer on the table, not after the damage they've done. Meghan Markle, in particular, is being viewed within the firm as the instigator behind the couple's never-ending war with the royals. From the Oprah interview to the Netflix series to Harry's explosive memoir Spare, every chapter has painted the monarchy as cold, racist, and toxic. And yet, the irony is hard to miss. They attack the institution relentlessly, then expect red carpet treatment at royal functions? Princess Anne, who has devoted her life to duty and discretion, is not about to entertain that level of hypocrisy. Her shutdown wasn't just personal, it was symbolic. The deeper wound here isn't just the public fallout. It's what palace insiders describe as irreparable breaches of trust. Meghan reportedly reached out through back channels weeks ago, attempting to gauge whether a wedding invite might serve as a peaceful olive branch. But the response she got was frostbitten. According to one close royal staffer, Anne doesn't trust her. She thinks Meghan would use the wedding as another PR stunt, maybe even show up with cameras hidden in a handbag. And frankly, can you blame her? Meghan has a documented history of blurring private royal moments with public optics. Just ask Catherine, the Princess of Wales, who still hasn't forgotten the bridesmaid dress debacle or the post-Megxit Cold War. Harry, on the other hand, is seen as the lost cause. Not out of malice, but because those closest to him believe he's been fully absorbed into Meghan's narrative machine. He doesn't even think for himself anymore, one former royal aide reportedly said. Everything is filtered through Meghan's lens: victimhood, manipulation, and media. So when the couple made subtle moves to test the waters about the Phillips wedding, it was and who drew the line in stone. The bluntness of her response wasn't just personal disdain, it was protective. This is her family's moment, and she won't have it hijacked. There's also the issue of public perception. The royal family knows the optics of a Harry and Meghan appearance would dominate headlines, not in a good way. It wouldn't be about Phillips or love or unity. It would be about who sat where, what Meghan wore, who snubbed who, and which facial expression can be dissected for TikTok drama. Princess Anne, who is perhaps the last bastion of the old-school monarchy, wants nothing to do with that. She sees them as a brand, not a family anymore, one senior royal source revealed. And you don't invite a brand to your child's wedding, especially not one built on dragging your name through the mud. To make matters even more damning, Meghan's recent moves haven't helped her case. From launching new lifestyle ventures to trademarking products suspiciously close to royal identity, she's made it clear that distancing from the crown is only strategic, not sincere. Her actions scream business, not healing. And it's precisely that calculated air that Anne reportedly finds so infuriating. She doesn't believe a word that comes out of Meghan's mouth, a longtime palace observer said. She's seen how this game is played. So now, as the wedding date approaches, one thing is certain. There will be no last-minute changes, no surprise olive branches, and definitely no appearances by Harry and Meghan. Princess Anne has drawn the line, and for once, the entire palace seems unified behind her. No more chaos, No more spin. Just one resounding message to the Sussexes. Don't bloody dare. And with that, the rift isn't just confirmed, and while some might call it harsh, within royal circles it's seen as long overdue. The firm has weathered storm after storm, interviews, lawsuits, tell-all books, tabloid wars, and yet, even after all the fallout, Meghan and Harry continue to hover at the edges, testing boundaries, issuing subtle provocations, and expecting royal privilege without royal accountability. But not this time. Princess Anne's firm stance isn't just a personal decision, it's a reflection of a broader, unspoken consensus inside Buckingham Palace. The era of appeasement is over. There's no appetite left for reconciliation on Sussex terms. No desire to be blindsided by another carefully curated media moment disguised as family healing. In fact, royal insiders say that even Charles, known for his tendency to soften conflict, offered zero resistance when Anne shut down the invite. It was as if her words had finally put into action what so many have felt. The family has moved on, and the door Meghan keeps knocking on is now sealed shut with royal resolve. This wedding, this family moment, will not be her next platform. And whether she likes it or not, the monarchy is done playing along.